first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Warhawks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And we get a look at Aiden Armenta. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Running inside. It's Jamison. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Now on second down. They go right back to it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that third down and short range.
Looking to throw for it. There's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the wall. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, it's Lewis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. There's some room, and he waltzes into the score. Touchdown Appalachian State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though. They get another.
Picked off. A turnover on their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to change this route. Got room on the return. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he added the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On the ground, it's Jamison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Complete. And he's still running after the move. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He is in. Touchdown, Warhawks. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Guys, let's chat about App State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Lewis.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field is Singleton. He rifles one deep down the right side.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. But all of a sudden, on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Running inside, it's Jamison. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, they execute the end route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, he's going to bring it back from right in front of his own end zone. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on fourth down, the offense has a 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Slithers into space. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That is how you play defense. You drop back, you let them catch the football, you go attack, you don't let them break tackles. Really nice execution by the defense.
And that is no good. After that, this is still a 7-point game, guys. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Flips it out on the screen. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Secures it at the 30. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
Off play action on first down. Finds us back in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Card in the backfield. It's Jamison. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Oh, better look out! They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Back to throw, it's Singleton. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. And there he goes. They look at him. It's a touchdown.
Can't start the second half any better than that. Trying to come out of the locker room, trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Warhawks head coach at the half. He said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Second down, he'll throw. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
He's got it on the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down. But a good gain on that play. And the Warhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the shotgun on third down. And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
The Warhawks will punt it away on fourth down. He'll take it on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's reeled in. It's Villa. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to throw on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Ready.
Trying to do it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. At 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineer. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Walker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Warhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab on the left. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go, ready. 118, 180, go.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. In the red area, it's Jamison. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Warhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Ready. Whoa, 22. Ready, go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Takes it in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone, it's Walker. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The run inside. It's Jamison. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Right back to the well. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Using his legs, it's Jamison. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's second and 6. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Took a shot as he threw.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense, they've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. Look out, he's got... There's a crease. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it. Touchdown, App State. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Walker. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Holly, thank you. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin